Look good, ladies. Concentrate.
Oh, watch the dirt. Megan, you hanging in there? Yeah, barely. Oh. Damn.
Looking downhill, honey. Watch your rocks.
It's getting narrow up here. Slow down. Are we close yet? Are you guys all right? Yeah, I'm fine. Bo, how you doing?
Easy, just take it easy.
God, we're running out of snow. We near the gate yet?
Honey, stop down there. Stop. Get out of the skis right here. Hurry up.
Nurse McGillis to Station 4 West.
Bonnie, what's the problem?
No problem. Everything's quiet.
Well, didn't you page me?
No?
Well, who did?
I have no idea.
I know I heard Mike.
I have your page, Brenda.
Was there an emergency with a patient?
No. But there certainly is an emergency. A very serious one.
Jake, I'm going to call an ambulance. You've got to get to the hospital.
No.
You do. Come on. You keep passing out. You're losing a lot of blood.
You can help me here.
I cannot help you. I am not a doctor. I don't know anything about gunshot wounds. I mean, what if the bullet entered a vital organ or something? What if you need a blood transfusion?
I don't need a blood transfusion. What I need is something for the pain, something to keep me from getting an infection, okay?
Sorry, I can't. I can't get that for you.
Thanks for nothing, sis.
No, wait a minute. You are not going anywhere.
Yes,
you may be my big brother, but you are staying right here.
There's a gate.
Are you sure this is the spot?
It's like Raymond said it was. Get up. The locks. Damn it.
Raymond said they'd be open.
Yeah, but as usual, Roland's one step ahead of us.
Yeah, but that means...
That means our only way to freedom is locked.
Here's what to do when you don't find the rainbows in this time. Here's where you go when it looks like the rain won't end. Don't cry. I'll give you tomorrow. Let me be the one to share it with. And each day that follows, 'cause we only have one life to live.
All right, well, there's only one thing to do. We have to go back and try and find Raymond. How can we? He took off in the limo to try to divert Roland and his troops. This is the only way, and it's locked. Well, great, so we can't go forwards, we can't go backwards. We might as well just give ourselves up.
No, wrong. There might be one other way.
Wire cutters, do you think you can make it through in time?
Yeah.
Oh, Sarah, it's impossible.
Oh, Ace always said that working all those summers on the ranch, stringing barbed wire just might come in handy. Guess he was right. There's only one way to find out, though, huh?
What was that old geezer's name used to mend fences for Dad?
Joshua?
Yeah. I wish I'd paid more attention to him then. He used to always rattle on about these herbal remedies the Indians taught him.
Yeah, I don't think they grow anything like that in Lambview.
Yeah. I wish I would have paid attention to a lot of people back then. Especially your mom.
She really tried to do right by you, you know. I know she loved you as much as she would her own son. I just wish that you wouldn't have been so angry at her for marrying Dad.
I just blamed her for splitting up the family, you know, for breaking up my mother and father's marriage. I was too young to realize that their marriage was over long before my dad ever met your mother. And when I was old enough to realize that, I was just too stupid or stubborn to admit I'd been wrong.
Yeah, well, at least you know it now, right?
Yeah, thanks. I know a lot more things now. I just wish I could have I wish I could have told her how sorry I was for all the trouble I caused her. I wish I could have been there with you when she was sick. If I could have helped her when she died. I know that's the kind of thing that's really tough to take alone. I stopped by the cemetery. I dropped off some flowers for her. A bunch of wildflowers. Remember how much she used to enjoy just sitting on the front porch staring out at the field? I'm sorry, honey.
Why didn't you stay? Huh? Why did you run away? She could have helped you. She would have stood by you.
She couldn't have kept me out of prison. And I wasn't about to spend a year or two cooped up behind bars. I couldn't do that, Andy. Did she get the money I sent her to make up for bail?
Yeah, she got it. Where'd you go?
Colorado, Nebraska, Montana, Oregon. I was so many places I don't even remember anymore.
You never even wrote us to tell us you were okay. I thought I'd never see you again.
I figured I would stay out of your life, keep from messing it up anymore, you know. And I was right. I gotta go, okay?
No, you are not running out on me again.
It's best, Andy.
It is not best. I lost my parents. I just lost Max. You're the only family that I have.
Sorry, you really loved Max a lot, didn't you?
I know you would have loved him too.
I'm sure I would. I'll tell you what. You find yourself a good man. You get married, you have kids, you be happy for me, okay?
You know what's gonna make me happy is that if you just stay around here for a while. I know a doctor at the hospital, and if I bring you there, I'm sure he'll hide you, and you don't have to worry about paying him because
If I go to the hospital, Andy, they're gonna throw me in jail. Do you understand?
Wait a minute. You said that you were caught in crossfire. You said you got hit accidentally. What kind of trouble are you in?
You're better off not knowing that. I gotta go.
No. Okay. Look, I will get you your medicine, all right? But you have to promise me. Promise me that you'll be here when I get back, okay? Will you?
Yeah, I promise you.
Okay.
Dr. Ellis to radiology.
So what's the emergency? What? What is it?
It's you and me.
Dan, you got me away from a patient so that we could talk about you and me. Why would you do that?
Brenda, you've been running away from me like the plague. This is the only way I could talk to you. I am not about to apologize.
There's nothing else for us to talk about. I gotta get back to work, Dan.
Brenda, not until you answer my question. Why did you do it?
Do what?
Why did you move into Grandeview with Michael?
Oh, God. For heaven's sake, I can't believe you're doing
Brenda,
this
just
to me.
answer me.
Why are you doing... It's no big secret, Dan. There was a flood in the cottage, right? A pipe burst.
Mm-hmm.
Stephen and I had to find a place to live while the pipe is being repaired. Now, Grandview's a big place. I didn't figure that I'd ever even run into Michael, so it was just a logical solution to the problem.
Brenda, if you don't want to be with me, that's okay. If you don't want me to help you, that's okay too. But I at least deserve the courtesy of an honest answer.
No matter how I answer you, Dan, you're not gonna like it, so I'm not even gonna try.
Brenda, you're not only lying to me, you are lying to yourself.
Why are you making such a big deal out of nothing?
Brenda, it's not just nothing. Michael is not going to let you out of Grandeview so easily. He has been scheming to get you to this point for so long, and he is not about to give up. You know, and I wouldn't be surprised if he was the one who engineered the flood himself.
Oh, come on. Come on. Why are you saying stuff like that?
Brenda, look, just tell me why you didn't move into John's loft. Please. It was available. The rent was the same as your cottage. Is it the fact that you're getting too cozy at Grandeview? Is that why you didn't want to take the loft?
You want me to tell you the truth? I'll tell you the truth. I moved into Grandeview for one very simple reason. That's to keep you away from me. So there you have it. That's the truth. Are you satisfied? I'm sorry, Dan. I don't mean to hurt you.
Brenda, if you wanted me to stay away from you, all you had to do was tell me that you don't care about me. But you do care about me, don't you?
Yeah.
Now, why are you playing these games?
I'm not playing games. I'm just trying to protect us.
Protect us from what?
Dan, if I moved into that loft and you showed up on my doorstep, I could never turn you away. So as much as you hate me living at Grandeview, you're just gonna have to accept that I don't have any other choice.
Now, why would you have to turn me away? Why should we deny what we feel for each other?
Because we can't be together. And no matter what I'm feeling in my heart, my mind is telling me that this is wrong,
yeah,
Dan.
Here we go, here. Another lecture on the fact that I am younger than you are and that you're on the rebound from my dad. Is that it?
Yeah, and I'm going to keep lecturing you until you just accept it. Dan, we're not the only people in the world. As much as you would like that to be the case, it is not. Please look at me. The things that we do with the people around us, they affect everyone that we love and care for, everybody.
Yeah. I can take care of my father. I can make him understand that you did not leave him for me. That you just recently discovered your feelings for me.
He would be devastated.
Brenda, whose feelings are more important? Yours and mine, or my dad's?
Everybody's feelings are important. Anyway, it's not just Larry. It's not just Larry. And you're just gonna have to trust me, all right? I know that if we started seeing each other and even dating, that there would be a lot of fallout, and I don't think that we'd survive that.
Brenda, why do you keep treating me like I am 16 years old or something? I've been around. I am mature enough to deal with any problems that we might face. Please, let's try. Move into John's loft. I'll buy you flowers. I'll take you to dinner. Come on, we can go skiing in the mountains. I could take Steven to the park to play. Let's just give it a trial run to see if it works.
No.
Why?
Because
Why? Brenda, if you're afraid that my heart is going to break, I can deal with that. I'll cope with that. Because I will bet my last dollar on our happiness.
I can't risk it. For your sake.
Brenda.
Dan, and for my own sake, I can't. Oh, please, Dan.
Yes, I'll be here for a few hours. Thank you very much.
What did he say? Any news?
Well, Roland's forces still control all of the TV and radio stations, so it's almost impossible to get through. But one reporter was able to slip past the border, and he said the fighting is still going on among the army factions on the outskirts of Marienstein as well as in the city.
So if Sarah didn't marry the prince, who did she marry?
Well, nobody knows.
Well, where is everyone? Do you think Prince Roland captured them and put them all in a tower?
Oh, that's probably lunch. Now, don't you worry about a thing. As long as we're in Austria, we're safe.
I don't know how you let me talk me into lunch. I'm not even hungry.
Cassie! Oh! Cassie, my baby, my baby. Are you all right?
Where is everyone?
Fine.
Where's Cord?
I told you those Mandorans were no match for a real Texas cowboy, man.
Oh, thank God. We did it. Austria, here we come.
We're not in Austria yet.
Bo, hurry. They must be close.
Dr. Burnett, needed in OR1. Dr. Burnett to OR1.
Oh.
Andy, what are you doing here? Why are you stealing these painkillers?
Okay, we'll see y'all later.
Okay,
Yeah.
bye.
Bye-bye.
Take care.
I don't know why I'm being so pessimistic, worrying about Bo and everything. I mean, hell, think about it. We have been one step ahead of Roland the whole way, right? Debra, don't worry. They're gonna be okay.
Look, I'm as frightened for them as I was for you. I just keep thinking that this is a dream, that I'm going to wake up and that you won't have come back to me. Cord, I'm sorry. I don't mean to embarrass you or put you on the spot or anything. I'm sorry.
You're not putting me on the spot. I'm just a little wiped out after everything, all the danger we've been facing, all of it. Hey, I can't even focus on anything right now. I feel like my heart is beating 50 million miles an hour. I'm just no good at this spy and intrigue stuff, I think.
You're sensational at it. You're a real hero.
I don't know about that. I still feel a little shaky just thinking about it. Then again, we got pretty lucky there when we needed to.
Well, that doesn't make you any less a hero. And you're also very much a gentleman for laying me down so gently. I've never thrown myself at a man before. I'm just not experienced with men, and I'm not at all sophisticated like Gabrielle.
Thank God for that. Listen, Debra, don't ever apologize for your innocence. Actually, I think it's really wonderful.
You do? You don't think it's childish and foolish?
No. Lord, Debra, after everything I've been through, for the longest time, I had to watch my back, you know? Look for the slightest sign of a lie, of deceit, read between the lines. Got to the point I started to believe that things like innocence and honesty just didn't exist. But you changed that all for me. You've restored my faith in those things. And I really appreciate that.
Well, thanks. You've made me feel a little less embarrassed now.
You don't need to be embarrassed, Debra. Please, understand that I'm not trying to brush you off politely. I'm not trying to discourage you in any way. In fact, I'm really glad that you said some of those things to me.
You are?
Yes, Debra. Come on, any man would be happy to have a woman as wonderful as you say the kind of things that you've said to me. Especially considering the fact that I'm so zonked out after being chased after by all those guys with automatic weapons.
Too bad. You should never have trusted my brother and his so-called loyalists. This, as you say in your country, is the end of the line. Hey, get
No,
back!
don't!
Get your...
No,
you will
don't!
listen to your lady friend, or should I say your wife? Too bad you won't live to tell your grandchildren about your romantic wedding.
Let us go. We've done nothing to you.
True. I will claim the crown of Mendora. But you've given me a lot of trouble.
So much as lift one finger against any of us, you're gonna have to answer the whole U.S. government.
Oh, but I can explain this unfortunate tragedy. You, Herr Buchanan, were driven to violence by your jealousy. You knocked poor Raymond unconscious, took his place in the church, and then tried to escape with the woman who was supposed to be his bride. Our loyal Mendoran army had no choice but to kill you to save Queen Sarah.
You never get away with this line of bull. Sarah's gonna be alive. She'll tell the whole world what you pulled here.
Not after she and Raymond have had their unfortunate accident. Yes, Megan, you too will be expendable. And for the sake of my people, I will accept the crown. Do you still think that I won't get away with it?
You lowlife, dirty.
Herr Buchanan, I'm really very sorry to do this. Ready? Aim!
Don't give that guy the satisfaction.
Oh, that's wonderful, Herr Buchanan. If you must die, then die like a man. Where was I? Ready! Aim!
I'm still your sovereign prince, and one day I'll be your king. If you pledge your loyalty to me, I won't punish you for following my brother. But if you fire, then you'll be known forever as a pack of cutthroats and traitors. The choice is yours.
What are you doing? Kill him!
No! It's over. The would-be king is dead. Long live the real and rightful king. Raymond.
Lie still. We'll send for a rescue team.
Always the optimist. You are a much better marksman than I thought. Better at a great many things I'm forced to admit.
Shh. Don't try to talk.
You were meant to be king after all. That's why I always hated you. You are everything good in this world, which had so little left for me.
Roland? I got Roland! Bear my brother's body back to the palace with full honors.
They were given to me by a doctor in the emergency room. I didn't steal them.
What doctor, Annie?
I don't remember his name, but I'd remember him if I saw his face. I'd introduce you.
Why were you in the ER?
Oh, it's so silly. It's my knee. I slipped on the ice. I twisted it.
A nice try, Annie, but no doctor would prescribe this medicine for a twisted knee. Second of all, if it were prescribed, your name would be on it and the doctor's name typed on the label. So cut the act.
All right, I was lying, but I'll explain everything.
No, Andy, that's okay, because I know exactly what's going on here. You couldn't afford to buy these pills on the street, so you came here to the hospital to see what they had to offer.
I'm not into drugs. I know what kind of damage they'll do. They're for somebody else, I swear.
So who is this somebody else?
I can't tell you.
Why not, Andy? You just can't think of a name quick enough?
No, I'll get someone else in trouble.
Andy, you are in enough trouble already, and if you don't
Look,
start
Dan,
telling
come on,
me the
you
truth...
know me, all right? And you know Max even better. You know that he would have killed me if I was involved in drugs.
Yeah, if he had known about it.
Oh, come on, I am telling you the truth, Dan.
Andy, I'm getting nowhere. You can just tell that to security.
Dan!
Come on, Andy. Come on.
Wallop to ER. Andy! Dr. Dan Wallop to ER.
Could you call ER and tell them I'm on my way?
Vicki Buchanan is shooting her mouth off to the committee in Washington. She's accusing me of being the drug kingpin of Landview.
But she can't prove anything, Carlo. Otherwise, you'd be in jail by now, wouldn't you? She's obviously making a grandstand play, just like she did with the front page article in the Banner. So I would suggest that instead of just worrying about things, you organize some damage control. If there is the slightest bit of evidence that can link you to drugs, you make damn sure it disappears.
What I've got to be sure of is that Vicky Buchanan disappears.
Carlo,
forever.
that is not the answer.
The hell it's not. I've warned that woman more than once. I've threatened her. I've threatened her children. She won't quit, Michael. What the hell is so funny? You've got as much to lose as I do.
You've developed a great admiration for the woman, haven't you?
Yes. I guess I have. She's got more guts than any man I've ever known, and that's what makes her so dangerous. We've got a multi-million-dollar business that's on the brink of destruction. Unless we get rid of her, Michael, we're dead.
If Vicky is harmed in any way, our business is definitely dead. And if you think the cops are giving you a hard time now, you just wait. They'll bring the feds in, and they won't let up until you are nailed. You won't have a moment's rest for your entire life.
No. We'll never have a moment's rest, Michael. As long as Vicky Buchanan is alive.
We will be fine. As long as we make sure that Herb Callison is elected and not Vicky Buchanan.
Have you seen the latest polls?
So he's 5 points behind. At this stage, that's not a problem.
Until next week, when it might be 10, and the week after that, when it might be 20.
It's not going to happen. He's an excellent campaigner. Yes, he is. He's sharp. He's charming. He also has a great deal of law enforcement experience, which will convince the voters that he is more effective as a mayor than Vicky. I'm sure he's going to win.
What are you going to do, buy him the election?
If it's necessary to spread some money around, yes. We'll do just that. Then, once he's elected, we will invest the laundered money in a vast waterfront development that will become the pride of Landview. At which point, Vicky will fade quietly back into Landfair, her campaign a small footnote in Landview's history.
You've got all the right answers, Michael, but it's...
Patience, Carlo. You have to be patient. There is too much at stake here to go flying off the handle. Brenda.
I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. We're just finishing up. Thank you very much for the presentation. I'll be sure and contact the bank this afternoon.
Who was that?
Oh, just one of a dozen people who make business propositions to me through the year. Nothing important. Listen, I thought you were working until 6 o'clock.
Yeah, I was supposed to. I asked Jennifer to cover for me. I didn't sleep very well last night.
Oh, are you worried about the progress of the repairs on the cottage?
No. And I'll be fine now that I'm home.
Well, I'm glad to know that you think of Grandeview as home. I hope that you will continue to think that way.
God, I hope that's some good news. Kommen Sie herein. Oh, good. Come in, please. Just give me one more second.
Did you round up the rest of Roland's troops?
Well, there's still a few holdouts, but it'll all be over by tonight.
We just wanted to say goodbye before we left.
I think we're disturbing you right now.
No. Please, just give me one more second. Thank you, Klaus.
I can't believe we're about to go. I feel like we've been in Mindora forever.
Well, I wish it could be forever.
Well, I'm ready to go home.
Well, I figured you'd feel that way. I've arranged for your transportation.
Not on skis, though.
No skis. You're a very courageous man, Bo Buchanan. Proud to call you my friend.
Well, Your Highness, I never called anybody that before, but believe me, the honor and the pleasure is all mine.
Sarah? My almost bride? My teacher. How can I thank you for everything you've done? How can I make up for everything that I've put you through?
You already have. It wasn't exactly what I expected, but I did get my fairy tale ending.
And I get to move on to the next chapter, thanks to you. Well, I hope you and Bo find all the happiness and joy that you deserve.
I hope the same for you.
Well, you won't become strangers, will you?
No, definitely not. We'll be back to visit.
Yeah, we would like to come back as regular tourists, though, and just avoid all this adventure stuff.
Definitely.
You have my word. Now, you've been awfully quiet.
Well, there's just so much to say. I'm not really sure where to start. I have a little packing left to do. We'll see you later.
Yes, please, don't be strangers. Come back anytime.
Thank you.
Megan.
Your Highness, the government feels the only way to end the crisis is to hold your coronation immediately. They are gathering in the ballroom for a private ceremony. I took the liberty of asking the Archbishop to return to the palace.
Well, long live the king.
Your Highness.
I think we need to cool down here for a minute, Debra.
Oh, look, you're already quiet. I don't even know how to kiss a guy.
Well, I'm sorry I begged to defer because I think you were doing just fine.
So, why did you pull away?
Because, Debra, it wouldn't be fair. I mean, if we get all heated up like that and it just wouldn't be fair.
I don't understand.
Look, this, may sound a little cliche, but I like you very much. And I respect you, too. I know, it just wouldn't be right.
Look, please, Cord, don't try and protect me, okay? I've been protected all my life. Cord, and this nightmare has made me realize that our lives could be cut short instantly. I mean, what if you hadn't come back from Mendor? What if Bo and Megan don't make it across the border?
Hey, they're gonna come back, and we're all gonna go back to Lambview, and everything's gonna be just fine, and hopefully we'll start to forget some of the terror that we felt.
Well, the terror may fade, Cord, but we've all been changed. At least I know I have. And I know that there's no guarantees for tomorrow. And I don't want to die regretting that I never lived and I never loved. All I care about is this moment, today, now. Look, give in to your feelings. And I'll be given to mine.
Why don't you tell me what kind of trouble you're in?
I told you before, the less you know, the better.
Well, it's not going to make a lot of difference, you know. Once Dr. Dan catches up to me, I'm either going to be put in a drug rehabilitation center or thrown into jail.
I'm sorry you had to go out on a limb. I promise you it's the last time I'll be any trouble for you, okay?
You know, I know this really good lawyer.
A lawyer? It's a little too late for a lawyer for me. He can't help me. I know a guy that owes me a lot of money, enough so I can get out of town.
You know, if you run, you're going to run for the rest of your life.
It beats going to prison, doesn't it?
What did you do? What did you do? Rob a bank? Steal drugs? What?
No more questions, okay? Just...
Okay, who owes you?
Would you just forget about it?
Does he live here in Lambview?
Here and there.
Come on, what does he do? How do you know him? Jake. Jake, come on, you can't fall asleep down here.
Yeah, just
Jake,
let me leave.
no, look, I'm gonna help you upstairs. It's not far away, okay?
Just let me, please.
Come on, you gotta get up. You gotta get up. Here, let me help you. Lean on me, okay? I'm gonna take care of you.
Debra, I would love to cross the room right now, lock the door, take you in my arms, and forget about the world for about 3 days. But unfortunately, I can't.
Yes, you can. Look, we have to take every opportunity to be happy that we can.
I know, but I can't make you happy. Not like that, not now.
Look, I want to take something else away from here.
Yes, so do I. Believe me, but... See, under normal circumstances, I would be more than happy to oblige. But these last few months, everything I've been through, I don't know, it's...
So, what are you saying? You're still in love with Tina? I mean, is that why you can't make love?
No. It's got nothing to do with Tina. What Tina and I had is long gone. It'll never be there again. But there's still a lot of things I need to deal with. A lot of hurt, a lot of anger, and I also have to deal with the fact that no matter how much you love somebody, sometimes that's not enough of a reason to stay together. I know it's a lot. I also got to deal with the fact that no matter how I look at it, I failed my little boy.
Well, that is not true. I mean, you did everything in the world for CJ. It is not your fault if Tina is deceitful and manipulative.
See, I believe that too. Which is why I am so confused right now, because I don't know what to believe. I don't know what I want. But I do know that I like what's happening between us. And I would hate to ruin it by rushing things now. Because you may end up getting hurt, and I don't want that.
Look, you won't hurt me. I'm not asking for a commitment. All I'm asking is for one night, so that we can share our fears, our feelings. All I care about is right now.
I know. But we need to look ahead, too. And I think in the long run, you will agree with me.
So, what do we do right now? Do we forget our memories and go our separate ways?
No, I didn't say that. I just think that we, I don't know what we do right now, Debra. I don't. I just like the little turn that our relationship has taken. I don't know where we go. I just want to take it, like, one kiss at a time. Okay?
Okay.
Good. So, I guess we better think about getting back to Grandeview, huh?
Yeah. Thank goodness. And at least this time we won't have to worry about any excess baggage.
That's because we don't have any baggage.
That's right. All we have is our memories. Some of them are bad. But some of them are quite wonderful.
When I didn't see you in the ballroom, I thought you'd left with Sara and Beau.
Without saying goodbye, I couldn't do that.
Well, it might have been easier.
Well, it's never exactly been easy for us, has it, Your Majesty?
Please. I'm not used to that brand new title.
You'll get used to it. Suits you.
Megan.
You know, I was hoping it was just a fantasy, of course, but the moment they put that crown on your head, I had this selfish thought that you'd put your hand up and refuse the crown and turn to me. Look at me across that gorgeous room with all those people in their beautiful robes. And you'd say...
And I'd say, keep your crown and your throne and your responsibilities. Just give me Megan. She's all I want in this world.
Yes.
But I couldn't.
I know.
Megan Gordon, I love you. With all my heart and soul, I do. But a man can't turn away from his fate. Not this man, anyway. I found out with your help that I'm not just any man, I'm the king of this country. And I have to learn to live with that. My only hope is that one day you'll understand.
I already do. I'll let you in on a little secret. To me, Raymond Hohenstein, plain old Ray, you were always a king.
Tonight, Doogie's out in a cheap hotel and Biddy's in at the hospital on Doogie Howser, M.D. Then Hannah thinks Morty stole her movie deal on Anything But Love. Tomorrow, a classroom test in social behavior grows out of control in The Wave.